Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. This is your June 2020 reading, and happy birthday to all of our June Geminis. Happy solar return. I'm filming this on the lunar eclipse on the 5th, so everyone's getting bombarded by so many energies, especially eclipse season. We have 3 this month, and this is your polarity. Gemini's in the North Node, Sagittarius is in the South Node. So it's really affecting all Gemini, Sagittarius natives. And with the lunar eclipse and solar eclipses, it will also affect Leo and Cancer, since the sun rules Leo and the moon rules Cancer. But I'm sorry for the delay. I've had laryngitis the last couple of weeks on and off, and I didn't want to sound like a frog, so hopefully I'll get through these 12 videos. And thanks for your patience. Especially with everything that's going on, I pray that you're all safe and things are starting to show some progress in your life for whatever the new normal is going to be in your life, and what you make of this catalyst for change for all of us. Oh, beautiful card to start with, Gemini. You know, you guys have had a rough last couple of years, 2-3 years, and now with the polarity shifting in Gemini, like I said, in Sagittarius for the North Node and South Node, depending on what house Gemini is for you, and Sagittarius is where you will see and feel the growth and changes in your life. But the 10 of Cups augurs beauty in every one of the elements. It is not just the cups and swords, it is also the pentacles and the wands. So you have spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally, there's joy in your life, and I'm happy for you. You need this, and it is a 10. So that's starting something new with that 1 vibration with a 0 next to it, making it exponentially greater. So many of you coming off of a 9 vibration into this 10 card, we're looking at your wishes coming true. Things are changing for you. Perhaps you have had some horrible relationships and that's ended, and now things are clearing for you. Perhaps relationships that have ended and you're working through healing, keeping yourself busy in your little Gemini world, has brought someone new and wonderful in your life. And this is a time to celebrate that and feel joy. Perhaps things have changed also for some of you in your job structure. Now with this whole COVID thing, many people were not working because they were considered non-essential, which is bullshit, because we are all essential. And the people that were working on a daily basis in our grocery stores and all of those things took risks and worked, and I'm grateful for all of them. But when you look at people like hairdressers, barbers, florists, musicians, servers, hostesses, anything that they considered non-essential, you know, everybody took a big hit financially. How am I going to live? Pay my bills, eat, take care of my family, all of those things. So this is a nice start over. Hopefully with this all coming to an experience that we've grown from, like I said, a catalyst for change. Also, the world leaders will realize we were not prepared for this, and how could we be? It was 100 years ago. So nobody knew what to do, and it was a learning challenge to find resolve for. So for many of you going back to work or changes in your work structure, there's going to be some very emotional joy and bliss for you, which I'm happy. And also for love and health. This card talks about everything, financial stability. Bless you, it's true, Mickey. It's a beautiful card for you, Gemini. And it could be that you have met someone new and you're starting a new life and love and companionship like you've never had before, that is healthy and strong. Some of you will be leaving the jobs that you had, or vocation or trades, because you realize now, after you've had this time away from it, it's not what you want. And knowing how precious your time is, you're going to be heading towards something that you do feel fulfilled and joyful in when you do it. Some people will even be saying, you know what, I was able to survive without working. I'm going to go part-time, or maybe I'm going to retire, or I'm going to quit for a while. You're going to take a sabbatical. There's going to be a lot of changes that are going to be bringing a lot of joy for the Geminis, starting with this eclipse and going forward. So let's see what else we have. Nice, 8 of Wands. Things are going to move very quickly for you. This is arrows of love. For some of you, you've met the ideal person for you. You feel like through this whole situation where you were quarantined and pulled away is when you were able to focus on yourself, and so brought this wonderful other into your life. And this is definitely something passionate, fast-moving, beautiful, and fulfilling for you. For others of you, it's news that you've been waiting on hearing, and it's coming at you quickly. Like maybe you didn't get your stimulus and it's been delayed, and now you find out, yeah, we're going to send you a card, and it'll be on the card, or a check. For some of you, maybe you didn't get online to get your unemployment fulfilled, or there was glitches and you've been waiting 10 weeks or more. You're finally going to get that retroactive money. And others of you, your job is ready to take you back. And you're happy to go back, or maybe it'll be even that you're happy you found something else that's more fulfilling. Many people were furloughed. Many people, they don't even have a job to go back to. And this is the catalyst for something new coming into your life, Gemini, that's going to be very different, but it's inspiring, because we do have the Wands. You're feeling very inspired, energized, and passionate again about life, about you, your relationships, your craft. Everything is changing, and it's a more stable energy too, which I like that coming for you. So this is really great news for you, Gemini. Like I said, you need it. You deserve it. Yeah, look at that. It's that 9 of Cups. So this new cycle beginning, so you're making new wishes. New things are coming into your life. So now you're like, ooh, now I can afford that new car. Or now I can sell my car and get something. I don't even need a car because I'm not going to work. Or I'm going to get a different house or apartment. You're just setting up new wishes already. And of course you would. That's how Geminis are. Their minds are always going. They're our little social butterflies. And they're always assimilating and networking information. So you're ready to say, okay, I've got this new now next going on in my life that I'm feeling emotionally blessed and satisfied. I can make new wishes to start again. And the 9 is usually a number of endings, but it is a culmination of all the single digits. So it's not just like there's an ending here that you're fulfilled. Some of you say, okay, I'm getting engaged, I'm getting married. Because of the COVID, we had to suspend it. Now I can do it. Or I wasn't able to get information I needed because government offices were closed or things weren't available. Now I can, and I can fulfill my wishes that I wasn't able to, that everything was on hold since February or March. And then for many of you, this is about making new plans. New plans emotionally in your life. And it is also your solar return for our Geminis, or our June Geminis, and even our Cancer cusp. Gemini cusp, Cancer, could even be you. I see these cups, I think of Cancer, because it's a water sign, but it is about saying I feel satisfied with the things I've achieved in my life, and those things have come into fruition for me. Now it's time for me to set down a whole new rule in my life, a new way of thinking and feeling and being, and my new wishes. This is how, and you're determined. You see, he's sitting with his arms crossed. He's sitting there and he's thinking. All the cups are above him, so he's starting to manifest things that out of what has come, he is thinking of his next list of wishes and hopes that brings him joy and bliss and happiness. Now the Knight takes action. We know that it takes up the cause for the King and the Queen, and this is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So it's fire and passion. So you have fire and water here, and there's water and fire. So you're really feeling an impetus for change. You're feeling a different way, especially with Gemini. You're always in your head and you think a lot. Emotions is not a real big thing for you. Yeah, you can be moody, but it's not like you get all gushy-gushy. You're the type to say, oh, get over it, or, stop it. It's not so bad. You don't get overly concerned about things around you with other people and don't feel that emotion too much for them. You're always in your head, logically thinking things through. So with this, we're saying you're starting to think about things that you really feel that you want and you're passionate about and you desire, and you're looking to change it. Some of you are going to be moving. You're leaving where you're living now, your current situation, whatever it was. Maybe a lot of you were quarantined and you can go home now. For others of you, you're saying, well, you know what? I'm going to leave this apartment or this house. I realize after everything that's happened, it's not what I want. There's something else I want or need. I'm going to do that. Some of you are going to be changing your job, vocation, or trade, or even like within your job, something's changing. Like maybe people didn't come back after the COVID and there's a lot of moving around in empty spaces, and you'll get to move up in the company or promotion. And others of you maybe that got furloughed and then let go. This is this whole new beginning for you of something more fulfilling and wonderful that you wouldn't have even thought of doing or had the guts to do, because you were so set and complacent in where you were, and it was just paying the bills and you were living the way you wanted to live for the time. This is something to show you to live the way that you could have only dreamed of living, that you didn't have. Things that you love, things that you're inspired by, things that bring you joy and bliss, Gemini. And get on it and go. Stop sitting and saying that I don't deserve this. Oh, maybe I should rethink this. Don't do that, because when the universe is giving you this and God is blessing you with this and you question it, the energy drops way down. Keep the energy in flux. Let it keep going. If this is a gift for you of change, dare to move on and accept it, especially with the energy of this night. Fearless action, not always impetuous, or impulsive, but definitely fearless and brave and assertive and diplomatic. We want you to go forward. And looking how empowered with this yellow tunic he's wearing, and the salamanders are something that adapts to its surroundings. So be adaptable, Gemini. Okay, especially a mutable sign. Yeah, you could definitely flip-flop, but you want to definitely adapt to the changes that are better for you in your life that universe is giving you. I'm going to pull an oracle card. I haven't for a while from the Fairy Oracle. So let's see what added bonus and messages we have for our Geminis during their solar return and their birthdays. And during this nodal change and transits that are happening and eclipse season. Oh boy, they're just jumping in. Okay, let's see what we have. I think it's just me. This one is popping up. All right. Ooh, fairy lovers. So yeah, a lot of you are meeting someone new, or you fell in love with someone you've been with for a long time in quarantine or in change or in stasis. But this is 46. 4 and 6 is 10. We started your reading with a 10. New love, courtship, romance, falling in love. So let's see what we have. So far, there have been higher numbers that are coming up too. I know one of these is just not right. Okay, fairy lovers indicates you are about to fall in love. It is most likely to be with a beautiful other who you will be spellbound by. Do not fear, they will love too. And the rapture that will come from this coming together will outweigh all the fear you have experienced or anticipate experiencing at its loss in the past. This love is new, but it may also be the experience of a revival of a deep, fresh love in a mature relationship. I was saying that. Courtship, being romanced and swept off your feet. You will find you and your love are both magical beings who respond best to being outdoors. Making love under the trees will help you stay in love and experience ecstatic union. A wild, free, deep, and true love is in bud. Oh, rapture, oh, deepest and wildest of joys. Talk about passion, right? Well, I don't know about going under a tree. Be careful about that. But definitely a renewed sense of passion in yourself and in your life. And if it's not about love of another, it could be agape love with your life, the world, the universe, falling in love like for the first time. And that still is a beautiful way to feel love, the most powerful energy on this planet. So I do hope this reading helps you, gives you comfort. I do hope that you're recovering from everything that's been going on. We've all been experiencing things directly or indirectly by being bombarded by the news and media, word of mouth from other people, and it's been very stressful. So I do hope you regain some calm and peace in your life, and definitely love in your life, Gemini. Happy birthday. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next month. And as always, I wish you the best.